Slain rapper G Money, Little Ronnie's baby's moms, is catching a lot of heat on social media for the way that she's been acting after the death of her 5-year-old daughter and, of course, the rapper. Now, Shaman Jones, she's been boosting all over social media and acting as if she's been celebrating something and not showing any grieving towards the fact that her daughter is dead, excuse me. So Jones went on Instagram last week along with a few other women in a video. They were all drinking, laughing, smiling, once again showing no emotion over the fact that this 5-year-old girl, her daughter, is deceased, let alone the rapper. In the video, she went and addressed the fact that her daughter, is deceased, and said that she grieves a little differently, telling people that were watching her live. She also went and said something that I find to be very disturbing. She called her 5-year-old daughter seemingly a slur. And she said, quote, "You give a bitch, you take a bitch." And now she's talking about her 5-year-old daughter and just saying in life, hey, you take stuff and then you give stuff. Once again, just not grieving at all like a mother would, not showing any emotion as everyone in the background is laughing and smiling. And so many people are in pure disgust with this woman, the way she's behaving, and clearly the way that she's talking and not giving a fuck that her daughter just died. So once again, everybody's smiling and laughing. There's bottles of liquor in here, like it's a big ass fucking party and celebration. She then went on to brag how her daughter is going to be buried in all Gucci. Now, her daughter's funeral, that's planned for next week. So really crazy. But anyway, she went and did another video. And in this video, this one is more recent. This is at the balloon release memorial. That looked more like, I don't know, a fucking party. And once again, you do not see this mother grieving at all for her daughter. So in the video, she's holding a stack of money next to her fucking face as if she's a female rapper. Her friends all making sure that their phones are literally right in front of her faces. She's standing next to 2 armed guards, just laughing and smiling. And once again, showing no remorse for her daughter that was taken at just 5 years old. Really crazy. So a lot of people are saying that basically all the money that you're seeing her with, this money is coming from the GoFundMe page that she went and set up for funeral expenses. And what's crazy is that her headline, the caption for this GoFundMe page is basically, help a grieving mother out. And that's not what we're saying. Grieving is totally the opposite of the way she's been behaving since her 5-year-old daughter and her ex-man died. So that's really crazy. But what's crazier is that almost $50,000 was raised. And this was a few days after both of them were murdered. And $47,000 was raised, almost 50 G's. And a lot of people are saying she's been pocketing the money. And that is the money that you're seeing her flash. When she's supposed to be grieving, which is really fucking crazy. So, yeah, she has access to a lot of money through this GoFundMe, and people believe that this is the money that we are seeing her flash. So there's that. But let's head into bigger updates in this case. Both suspects are both in custody. 21-year-old Adonis Robinson and 21-year-old Jacoby Russell. He turned himself in. According to an arrest affidavit, one of the suspects, he used his car to allegedly unalive the rapper and his daughter. Police are saying that after the 2 suspects allegedly unalived the 2 victims on March 3rd, around 10:48 a.m. at this car wash, they were seen on surveillance footage running back to the vehicle. It was a white Kia to be exact, and then fleeing the scene. The vehicle was then located at an apartment complex, and video footage from that apartment complex shows both suspects park the car and then exit the car just before 11:10 a.m. And this was on the day that the rapper and his daughter were both unalived. Now, the suspects were then seen on surveillance footage, again, showing them throwing multiple items into a grassy area where the car was parked before they walked into one of the apartment complexes. Then, video footage shows a woman around 1:39 p.m., getting into the same car and then driving off. If you guys haven't seen this video of her being arrested and all these blogs putting these headlines that she was being arrested because she helped both of the suspects out, I'll play it right here. Police went and stopped this woman and conducted a traffic stop on the car, and the woman was taken into custody. She was then identified as 23-year-old Keandra Johnson. And when police asked her how she knew both the suspects, she said and admitted that Robinson was her boyfriend. Johnson said that Robinson dropped her off at work in the morning and asked if he could borrow her car, and she said yes. She then told detectives that Robinson picked her up from work around 1 p.m. that day, but he picked her up in an SUV and not her car. He told her where her car was located at and that she can pick it up. And he said it was because, quote, something had happened. This is according to the affidavit, but she went and told detectives that he did not elaborate and tell her exactly what had happened. But she went on to say a lot more, and basically she cooperated. She went and said that he told her that she needed to delete all the conversations that were on her phone between them and her, text messages and phone calls immediately. She had to delete this off her phone. When detectives also showed her footage and still photos from the scene where the tragic murders happened, she went and identified Robinson as one of the suspects. When they asked her if she was sure, she said yes, because he had on the same clothes in the video when he went to go pick her up at work and when he dropped her off. Now, she has not been charged. Johnson hasn't been charged at all. And if you guys haven't seen it, I believe this is her in this video that has been circling social media, where she goes and she speaks her piece and says how she would never harm a child, and that she was interrogated and she was taken into custody, and that she even went and asked her boyfriend. She asked Robinson that how could he have done this, and claims that she's innocent. I'll go ahead and play the video right now for you to go ahead and watch.
The whole situation was fucking stupid. The car wash, it was stupid. They didn't have to do that shit. The fuck? But if the mama want to know what happened and what the fuck I know, I'm willing to tell her. Because she deserved that. That mama know. I'm glad the fuck. Bitch, you know how I am with kids. I would never hurt no fucking kid, bro. I would never agree with nobody hurting no fucking kids, bro. Like, are you cool? You know that. Like, you know that shit. So for you to bash me like that, you to do the game like that, my mama, you trifling in a hoe, bro. Because anybody know me, bro. I've never harmed a kid a day in my life, bro. I never did nothing to no kids, bro. I don't agree with that nigga killing no kids. I asked him, how the fuck could you do some shit like that? How the fuck can you sleep doing shit like that? What the fuck? I was mad about that shit. The fuck I know. Y'all bashing, so y'all got questions. Ask them motherfucking questions. Ask fucking questions, and my mama, I'm gonna tell y'all what the fuck going on.
Now, both Robinson and Russell, they have both been charged with capital murder. And really crazy, like I said, little Ronnie and his 5-year-old daughter, they were at a Texas car wash on March 3rd when they were both shot and unalived. So guys, I'll keep you updated on every bit of information that I do get on this story. Go ahead and subscribe, give it a thumbs up. It's your Ghost and Stacks from blackroommedia.com.